Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Money can buy comfort, sure. Few are not happy that can truly feel at ease.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
What, that's such peace?
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
This is right.
Will someone do aught about this? Welcome.
Nice to see everyone out and about.
Made my legs ache
Another one.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty? What's this? The Palace of Vermund is sending brass to an individual by the name of Dara. Surely there's a deeper meaning here. Though I cannot begin to guess what it might be. Methinks you ought to keep this letter with you. Perhaps your majesty will find someone who can make clear its intent.
Pray, follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, do not forget that we work...
Quite the predicament. I'm surrounded.
Here we are.
It seems we must part ways. For the time being.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on...
I've a headache as 'tis.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with the car. Apparently, even privately owned.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm
What's delightful.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Branch will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her scheme, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases. He seems a man of import. And yet, I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Deezer appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here. Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Let my magics...
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
'Tis done at last. What I wouldn't give for a rest.
We are spent, well and true.
You have my support.
Very well. I shall return.
On my way.
Always another errand to see to.
Well met, sir. Things interesting. Good evening, sir. I trust you... You fared all right on the roads? Much obliged. Good evening, sir. I... Trust you fared all right on the roads. You know where to find. Peruse at your leisure.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
So, we meet again.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailments, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, I say patient, but I should...
Need anything?
I swear I've never slept better.
It's been a hard day. Think about
What now?
in my wares. I somehow my feet always carry me.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crap.
Shall we get some rest then?
All I sought in other...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the base. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once. The patients in this room must not...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
Who goes there?
When does my watch end?
Don't bring trouble to... Greetings. I trust you are enjoying yours. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in to begin with. Those who wander into the village, of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. And you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen. In response... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that. Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
We shall await you here, Master.
You made it after all. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral. But I suppose I can tell you. His real name is Dara. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? We're men and women. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them packing. We only trained. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next, but he failed. Took a match, so the title. That's when he went off. And what? Still, you'd have a hard time. But we can't have him thinking. Me thinks he...
Nice place, this.
Seems my days are naught but toil.
It is quiet about.
Fortune was on my side.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
Talk to.
Look, as long as you
There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same. But of a clever plan. Furthermore, and all the while, the doubts lurking in a clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen you. The soldiers who are tasked with delivering freight are found, and have requested to seem their cargo consist. As such, I anticipate the troubles of two locales, yet...
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket? What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I cannot say whether our path was the right one, but there's no changing it now. Onward. Our work is not yet done. On. To the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Only person I believe in is myself.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
I am honored. Master, this maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
Should I get up to today?
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
I'm not into it.
All you need of me?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard. One might confidently call that...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. No harm shall come to you!
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Ice's sting is yours to wield. Seems we have engaged our foe.
Why do we not use their range to our advantage?
Of course.
Did as duty demands.
Well said.
Whatever duty you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Tis the simplest strategy that our foe knows to lose. Knock its feet out from under it, and right here it recovers.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together in order to seize victory.
and I shall remain by your side.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Are you all right?
Focus your strength, Arisen!
This ox cart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
Careful now! Over here, if you please. We're here, Master. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Arisen! Are you all right?
I expect this would fetch a fair sum to market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
We've got goblins!
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Very well. I shall return.
Boy, you there! Quick to fight, give us a hand! Ray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins! You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't...
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard. Is this one to draw my last? I'm solid. I am in your debt, sir.